What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode on the single player Let's Play series world. How y'all doing today? Hope you're doing really good. I'm doing super good. Having fun with the update, doing all kinds of stuff. Started some new series on my channels. Guys, go check that out if you feel interested. Doing some multiplayer, doing a bunch of tutorials. Just recorded one earlier today. It's pretty cool. Anyway, let's get right into it, guys. I'm super excited to show you what's going on here today. I'm also a little bit bummed out, as you probably could guess. Oh man, this update was pretty great, guys. We got a lot of cool stuff. We got the Elytra, got the end cities and everything like that. But you know what? I think that this has got to be one of the buggiest, glitchiest updates I've ever seen for Console Edition, guys. I mean, I don't know. You're going to have to let me know how you guys are experiencing it. But for me, I feel like I'm just walking around my world and just every single thing that I look at is broken. I don't know about you guys, but I do lots of big, crazy redstone stuff like this. And most of the things in my world right now seem like are irreversibly broken. So anyway, I'm going to explain a little bit about what we got going on here, what this is. Oh man, so if you guys haven't seen this, way back and all the way in episode 1, my last previous channels, I had a world tour, showed this off, showed my world off. Anyway, it's been a while since I've been over here because I turned it on one time and got just so much stuff. I just was like, cool, well, we'll come back here if we ever need like a double chest full of gunpowder. Yeah, I kind of wish I left it on for longer, but now that it's broken, I don't even know how to explain like how it's broken. I'll do my best, but if we come over here, pop one of these out. There we go. So, yeah, some of these lights are broken too, but that was my fault. That's not the update. So anyway, you see what we got going on here. We got a slab that pushes everything off. There's pistons right there that are activated from this tripwire hooks. It was a really simple concept. It was like a really simple farm design. It worked amazingly, but because of the changes in 1.38 or TU46 that we're in now, tripwire and string, the string prevents mobs from spawning. So this farm is completely useless. Like, the only thing that I could ever do with it is potentially rip out that top ceiling with all the pistons and everything up here. I'd have to take everything out of there, just use this collection system and rebuild this whole thing into a different design, which I think I'm going to do. I have a super crazy, really awesome project in mind for this, and so it's not all bad. I think I'm going to be able to do something pretty awesome that will allow us to get a lot of creepers. So anyway, I'm just going to move on from here. I just thought I'd show you guys that, talk a little bit about the broken stuff. I'm going to show you one more broken thing. I'm not going to make this whole video about everything that's broken, how terrible, but I just wanted to get a couple things out of the way so you guys knew what was going on with my world. And yeah, I can show you how I'm going to deal with all these things, because I'm sure that some of you are having the same issue. So let's pop over to the place I'm going to show you next. I'll BRB. Okay, so we're over in our Nether hub. And the broken staircase from last episode. To show you that again, doesn't work. And then this actually is working, but barely. It's really weird. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm almost thinking about maybe putting a delay on each one of these. Not too sure. We will see. I might just do some boat transport like you do now, and then, nowadays with the cool super boat speed. Anyway, there's something I haven't shown you guys in this world yet, which I want to show you now. And that's this banner. Looks like a spider, because this is a spider farm. So I got insanely lucky, guys. I just was so lucky. I was digging around, totally unrelated, just trying to get some iron. And I found a triple spawner, guys. I found a triple spider spawner. Let's go in here. You can watch it all break right in front of our eyes. Pig spawner. Uh-oh. Spider spawner now. Spider spawner now. Let's watch and see these turn into pig spawners right before our eyes. So, I know it's kind of hard to see in here. That's kind of the reason, kind of the point behind this place is I tried to make it really dark. So they seem to be working now, right? But look at that. They spawned spiders and they turned to pigs. Pig spawners. So if you guys weren't aware, I figured I would explain it really quick because a couple people have been asking me, and I know it doesn't make any sense. Like, what the heck is going on here? So let me try and explain it. So when the game puts a spawner in the world, it puts down an empty spawner. It's a spawner that's not associated with any kind of mob. It's just a blank spawner, and it needs a little placeholder image to be the little spinning thing in there. And so the devs just thought it would be funny if they put a pig as the blank spawner, picture. So that's what that's about. It just is not. It's not associated to any particular kind of mob. That's why it looks like a pig. It'd be pretty cool if it spawned pigs. But anyway, I just figured I'd explain that. And as you saw just there, this was a perfect example. This was totally working. It wasn't broken. There's nothing wrong with it. The second I came to the area and it spawned the first mobs out of there, then it turned to pig spawners. So if you guys have mob spawners in your world that you haven't been to since the update, don't go over there until they fix this problem, and you might be able to save your spawners. For now, I'm not going to come back over here. I haven't saved this. I'm going to exit without saving. So I'm not going to come over here until, they update the game. So these, aren't broken. But there's another little layer of this too, where from what it seems like to me, when the game unloads and you relog and you come back, these actually will have fixed themselves, and they'll do the whole process over again. That hasn't happened every time for me, but it is something you could, try. Maybe in the future, you could try relogging and exiting the area and coming back and see if that switched them back to spider spawners. Because I have a feeling that when the game calculates this all over again, when you're entering the area for a new time and it's calculating what's in the area, I'm pretty sure that it's going to be correct. But then as soon as you walk up to it, it's going to change your freaking pig again. Gosh. Anyway, fix your game, Mojang. So I'm going to move on here. I just figured I'd show you guys that and explain a little bit because it's pretty dang complicated. As far as what's going on here in front of you right now, this is pretty cool. It's really simple. Just got some minecarts picking stuff up. Of course, it's broken. Look at that. Another broken thing from the update. Surprise, surprise. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty simple. You can just see minecarts. There's glass down there, so they land on the glass instead of the rails. Yeah, pretty cool. Like I said, pretty ridiculous that I was able to find these in such a perfect spot, but I was. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed out that it's broken. Hopefully they'll fix it. Anyway, let's move on. So guys, I found a flaw with my Nether hub system in here. Figured I'd explain it real quick because I made up a minecart. This system, so I posted a tutorial. If you guys haven't seen it, you should go check it out. Tutorial about how to build this thing right here in front of you. And it's like a little minecart dispenser thing. It's supposed to just use one minecart. It's always there ready to go, and you don't have to press any buttons to use the thing. You just got to get in the minecart, and then it puts you on your way. I found a flaw with this since the new update. So you go one direction, right? And then you go to your place. And in this situation, I'm going to the witch farm, because I wanted to show you something over there, which has an AFK platform super high up in the sky. And how can you not fly off of that platform with your elytras? Oh, geez, that camera angle. Oh, my gosh. Gotta get off of here. Okay, cart's going back. Cool. So... now I'm stuck. Uh-oh. Ender pearl? Don't want to break stuff here. Ender pearl me, please? Alright, we're breaking stuff. Anyway, can I get, please? Jeez. Alright. Alright. Jeez. Get out here. Useless little purple thing. Okay, I'm breaking all kinds of stuff. Jeez, what was I trying to say? Oh, so anyway, that was frustrating. Yeah, so this minecart's just chilling. Because, well... I can't help but fly away from this place, so we gotta find a way to make our minecarts return and ditch us off. So maybe an activator rail and a little loop or something like that. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that system is pretty cool, but you gotta remember to go back and use the minecart to get back, or else you're gonna you're gonna strand yourself because it only uses one. Anyway, we're at the witch farm here. If you guys haven't seen this, this is probably one of my favorite places on the world. Because of how often I come here and how often I use it. That's not supposed to be in there. Yeah, and how well it works, too. It's just fantastic. And anyway, talking about tutorials and whatnot, I also posted a tutorial recently. I've been posting tons lately. I've just been having a lot of fun. And I've been trying to do stuff that I don't see on console. So, yeah, most of the stuff that I do, hopefully it'll be fairly original. So go check that out if you're interested in redstone stuff. But the other thing I posted was how to fix this item elevator. So if you guys weren't aware... the game has changed so much in the last update. It's not a glitch, it's actually an intentional change to item elevators that, is kind of controversial because I really like the way the old system works, but, I was prepared for this. I knew this was going to happen. I just didn't think that it was going to happen with this update, but I ended up coming up with a fix for it. Let's probably sleep before we go down there, just so we can kind of see a little better. But yeah, it's totally working now. I've been doing a lot of work over the last couple of days. Like, I've switched out like 3 or 4 item elevators. It's not too hard. It's actually, I've got a really cheap design that I found from Il Mango. So yeah, so go check out the tutorial if you're interested. But, you know, down here, I actually been switching them out. And I got, you know, one put in here, and it seems to work out pretty well. Just show you real quick. It's super cool, too, with the trapdoor and how it's all opening. And it's really cool, because this isn't a clock, guys. This is actually controlled through this little pressure plate right here. So when you're not around, this actually isn't, like, on. You know what I mean? Oh, it's pretty cool. I just love this little device. I think it's awesome. So yeah, that's that. I fixed that. I fixed a bunch of other ones. I fixed the one in my main base, too. That was causing all kinds of problems, because it was like, there's so much stuff that goes through the elevator in my main base from all the different farms that, like, not having it working, it was just causing like this huge lag fest. Oh man. Anyway, yeah, check this out. I found another trick about the Elytra too. If you go into this view, when you're going upwards, you can see how fast you're going. You can see when you stop going upwards. So, little tip for you. Anyway, oh yeah, check this out too. I wanted to say as well that I got this crazy idea, guys, to build a second witch farm. Because there's one right here, and it's within, you know, distance of each other to where you could definitely make this into a double. So, I'm getting some crazy plans today. I don't know. This new update has reinvigorated the survival Minecraft for me. So, but if I did want to do this, if I did want to put another one over here, I'd have to clear out a lot of land. So it looks like I'd have to clear out this whole island right here. I cleared out quite a bit already. Like a lot of island already. But I might have to clear out this whole thing right here. But then if I do that, then check this out. Let's try and like kind of get into a like AFK position, if we can. If we were to go right around here, both of the farms would be loaded. You see that? They'd both be producing and nothing else would be able to spawn. So I don't know. It looks like I got some work ahead of me. I might have to do that in a little bit. Maybe a live stream. I don't know. Anyway, that's yeah, kind of all the update stuff. All the stuff that was broken, how I fixed it all. So let's move on here. Let's do some building. Let's get back into it like normal. Oh man, I'm super excited to do some progress with you guys at the Mesa Base Place. How BRB. I'm halfway back to my base, flying in the air. I just had this whole spiel about using the minecart if you use it one direction. I forgot again. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely going to have to make a little automatic return dealio. It's just too fun, guys. It's too fun. Where the heck are we even? Oh man. Man, that sound. I figured I would wrap up my little topic there, by the way, before we start working over here, about the broken update stuff and everything. So I bet a lot of you guys are real frustrated right now. I'm pretty frustrated, but for me, it's not that bad because... Can I hit myself with a freaking thank you? Oh yeah. But for me, it's not that bad because if you really think about it, what do I no longer have access to? I no longer have access to my string farm, right? Luckily, I have a lot of string built up from a lot of AFKing, so that's not too bad. But the other thing is my mob farm, so that's a big issue. I'm going to have to make a new mob farm, which means, you know, new source of gunpowder and bones and arrows and all that stuff because my skeleton farm is broken. So, yeah, to fix my broken skeleton farm, build a mob farm, which I probably have to design to be able to use to spawn spiders and stuff too, so I can get all of those things back. So that's how I'm going to fix the problem, is by, you know, building a giant mob spawner, which sucks because if you don't want to do that, you're kind of screwed at the moment. So I'm planning on coming up with like a really simple, just basic mob spawner that anybody can build that's going to be efficient enough that, you know, it'll replace all those broken spawners that you guys probably have in your world. So look forward to that. Should be happening probably in the next week or two. It's going to be a little bit of work to try and figure it out, but I'm pretty confident. Another thing is for XP, because I was doing AFK XP at the skeleton farm with wolves. I'm just lucky enough to have like the most amazingly badass like gold farm that ever existed on console. So that's, that problem solved. So again, once again, I'm gonna post a tutorial for that because I'm sure a lot of you guys are wondering how to do all of these things now that, spawners are broken. So don't you worry, I got you. I got you. Anyway, one more thing. Talking about experience, kind of reminded me. You can see I got 65 levels. So we had a moment last night. God, so ridiculous. The arrows sticking out of your face. Oh man. Yeah, I had a moment last night. So I was working over here on the base, the Mesa Base. I've been doing some tree farming over here. You can see I got my sapling farm and the, well, this is really like a leaf farm. That's what I'm doing this for, is to get leaf blocks. Hit myself. There we go. Oh yeah, like a rocket. So yeah, this is what I've been doing to get like all the blocks and stuff for this area, which you can see I've done quite a bit of work at. Let's go over here and stop flying and take a look at this, 'cause I've been flying for a little while. All right. Oh yeah. Ta-da! Sweet. So we've got like, yeah, if you haven't seen this in a while, we got pretty much this little line right here was blank to the right with trees, and so we filled all these trees in over here. Over there. We got a couple weird ones over there. Oh yeah, you can check this out too. It's really cool how the biome changes and these trees actually change color. So I kind of tried to shape them a little differently because I was like thinking to myself, maybe because they're different colors, like you see that light green over there? Because it's like more moist or whatever, maybe they grew differently. So I kind of tried to make them a little bit more round. I think it looks all right. Anyway, that's the progress here. I love this place. Man, it's looking really good. So we're going to start building here. I got an idea for a couple things to build. So I'm going to grab some materials. Oh yeah, I never explained what happened. Maybe I'll show you the clip of that. It was pretty ridiculous. Yeah, so I'm going to throw the clip into there, how I died working on this, and I'll bring you back with some materials, and we'll start building some stuff. All right, I'll BRB. So, it's the next day here for me. It's been some time. You can see I got a bunch more trees in. I've just been grinding away, placing trees down. It's so much fun. I love this place. Anyway, like a noob, it happened again. I lost that footage. I keep filling up my hard drive with all this footage, and I go back and I delete old stuff, and I accidentally deleted that clip, but I'm gonna have to take my word for it. I was just hanging out, just sitting right there building a tree, and I was kind of like taking a step back and looking at it, and I just instantly blew up from a creeper. It's because we're wearing our wings and we don't have as much blast protection. I switched these out for projectile because we're shooting ourselves so much. So that's why we blew up so easily. But anyway, you can see what we got going on. We got more trees and stuff. I've also put in a bunch of these. This is pretty cool. Just a little launcher device so we can start our bow a little bit easier and get around. Just like a quick fix to try and get from one spot to the other. It's just a fun way to do it. Pretty interesting. I've always seen these with 4, and it makes this cross, and it looks really bad, but, if you just know which way you're going to approach from, you step on the diagonal, and then you got your block over here. And by the way, this is really simple. Just a piece of redstone under there. That's all this is. It's pretty cool. The reason that works is because you're approaching at a diagonal. See that? So you're stepping on both at pretty much the same time. Don't put a pressure plate there. Only have it on one side. But as long as you're approaching from a diagonal, pretty much should work even if you're sprint jumping or, well, I guess it didn't happen that time. But it usually works if you're sprinting, if you hit the right angle. There you go. So yeah, I've been putting a bunch of these in all over the place just because I'm always in the spot down in the trees and I want to fly. And I can never, figure it out. And I don't want to use ender pearls and stuff because we're running low because I haven't built a new farm since the update. So yeah, I've just been putting these all over the place. I put a couple in that are just meant to get me on top of a tree like that. Like, there's no way I could fly from out of this little valley. So I, try and do it from a tree, and then maybe I'll be able to be good enough to... Oh, not that time. You get the idea. Well, guys, let's move on here and actually start building something. I've got just the inkling of an idea, just the beginning of an idea. Let's see, we got over here. Oh, a little bit of an extension words to the path. I want to put a couple more. I'll just mess this up a little bit. This looks a little too nice to me. So yeah, so we got something over here. I was thinking to myself, how do we get across this little river, this dried up riverbed? So this is what I came up with. I'm going to put a little bridge right here. So I'm just kind of working this out. I'm just kind of thinking about it. And I had this idea to where, what if the bridge is actually kind of dilapidated. Ooh, that makes me think we actually want to bring this down. We don't want this up above. We want this down, like almost like it's like washed away. Like there used to be a path here, but it's almost like gone. So let's try and put some elevation change before we even get to the bridge. See how that works out for us. Okay. Liking that. That seems like that works pretty well. Let's pop these out. Okay, so now we're definitely going to want to put some of this action. The question is, how exactly do we want to do that? First thing I know is I want to put wood down here, because that looks way better. Oops, that's not it. It totally looked like the block was there, but it wasn't. Okay, so we got that, and then, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that we're going to have a really, like, so the bridge used to be here, right? You see where I'm going with this. It's not going to be a completed bridge. We're still going to be able to use it like a bridge, probably. Actually, I have no idea. We'll see. But I want it to be kind of broken and stuff. I want it to be like, this bridge used to be here, and it used to be fine, but over the years, it's been dried up and just cracked, and it kind of fell apart. So, I'm just trying to thinking about how, ooh, yeah, we want, okay, well, it doesn't matter over there, but that makes sense that it'd be thicker there by the posts. So let's just try and put a couple, I want it to be just connected enough to where we can jump from one to the other. Missed the jump button there. But it's not, you know, completely connected. So maybe we have to bring this out a little more. You might have to add some supports to this guy too. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay. Some stuff falling. Oh man, this is so simple, but it looks so cool. Alright, so this is jumpable, so I like that. We can make it across without having to go down there. So another part, I think I want to try just a little bit. I was just going to put these down here, but I don't actually know if these are going to do anything for us. Yeah, it doesn't really do anything. Well, I like that. That definitely works. You know what? Let's steal one of these, actually. I kind of had an interesting idea here. Give me a moment. Let's pop these guys on just so it looks nice. Alright, let's get this out. I just had an idea here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna think about this. See if I can come up with anything else to do here. I'm liking it so far. I'll be RB. Alright, so I took a step back over here and I realized what the problem was. That's this right here. This is not realistic. I don't care if that's where I wanted it. It's just not realistic, guys. Can't do that. What would happen here if this was a real bridge? I don't know why I said it like that. This would have bent down and then broken. You know, like the weight, it would have bowed down into the middle. So it would be curved downwards right here. So even though we're not going to be able to use this how I originally wanted to use it, by being able to still use it as a bridge, this is really how it should be, huh? Like it really should be dilapidated like this and falling apart. So let's try something like that. Nope, don't like this one. Maybe we should just leave that. I don't like that one right there either. Interesting. This is hard. This is like one of those little micro builds that like you gotta really think about how it looks from far away and up close and your middle ground. Oh man, this is complicated. I like it though. That looks pretty good. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely doing what we want it to do. It definitely looks like a old broken bridge. It's just, I don't know. It's just a little simple. Let's pop up here and look at it from far away. Man, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot, actually. I mean, it might need a little more detail. Interesting. Alright, so, I'll show you what I did here. Lighten the place up a little bit. Yeah, I think it works. I think I just recorded a clip where I rambled on for a while about this, but what I realized, what I came to, is that I don't actually need this to be perfect right now. It's mostly just a placeholder. You know what I mean? It's like something that you get my brain wrapped around it, my head wrapped around it. Hey, buddy. So I understand that there is a bridge here, and then in the future I might do a little bit of tweaking. I want some fence posts and stuff in here, give it a little more detail, but I think that's good for now. I think it works. Let's pop up to an elevated advantage and try and get a better perspective. That sounded like a hip-hop song. Yeah, let's go up here, see what it looks like from this angle. We already looked at it from the other angle. So let's go to this side. Up here. Oh, can barely see it popping out through the trees. Nope, a little bit hidden away. All right, so let's fly over here. There's another thing I wanted to show you. Oh yeah, that works. That wood texture is not the best, but oh man, I just can't think of anything that would do it better than that. I mean, sandstone? No, there's nothing better. So check this out. This is another thing I've been working on. Let's try and, can I do it? I freaking did it! Oh my god, that was hard. Oh my god, let's try and, you know what, I've never tried actually, not even once, but I'm gonna try it right now. Can we go back the other direction? No, we can't. We don't hit ourselves. Hut. Almost. That's pretty cool. So yeah, check this out, guys. There's a cave here. You might have seen it in some of the last episodes. That I actually didn't know that it was here for a really long time. I've been building all around in this area and didn't ever see it. Finally saw it last night flying around. Got another launcher up here. And realized that, hey, this would actually be a pretty cool place for a little elytra course. So check this out. Fly right through. You can actually, ooh, that was a really good flight. And then you can actually make it through this bridge too. See if we can. Yeah, so that's the beginning of the course, or like the end of the course or something, but I've just been working on that. Guys, it's so hard. Like, I promised myself, I was like, I am going to do something in this episode that does not involve the elytra. Turns out about a minute of the episode was not the elytra, and the rest of it was like all about it. But anyway, I just can't stop flying. It's too much fun. Jesus. Well, guys, I think that's going to have to do it for me for today. I've been looking at the time. I think I'm running out. A little bit of a weird episode. I'm sorry about that. But, you know, bug fixes and stuff, it has to happen. You know, you got to fix your stuff every once in a while. There's so much stuff in this world that was made in, like, a previous update, and it's all broken. And you just got to put some time and just fix it. And between that and, you know, I also started my... Can I freaking hit myself? Sometimes this happens, and it's frustrating. But yeah, I started, what am I trying to say? Words, brain. I started my multiplayer series as well. If you guys didn't see that, you should go check it out. Having a lot of fun with Big Cat and I'm King over on the UHC Amplified World. Oh man, it's gonna be crazy. We just got something super awesome done last night. I'm gonna post a video of it here coming up pretty soon, maybe tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, we're just doing some crazy stuff. We got some crazy stuff planned, and basically, you know, it's just us, like, hanging out and being total idiots and making lots of jokes. So if you want something a little bit less, you know, organized, a little bit more just chill and hang out and listen to it in the background, yeah, I recommend going and checking that out. I've also been posting tons and tons and tons of tutorials lately. I've been feeling really motivated. So you guys got any other ideas for stuff I could do like that, yeah, just let me know. That one video I posted has got an insane amount of likes, so thank you everybody so much for anybody who's watched that. Expect a response video to getting so many views. Expect to follow up. I got a couple ideas for that. So yeah, guys, I'm just having such a good day. I know I'm rambling on. I just wanted to just talk to you guys for a little bit. Just update you to how I was feeling. I know I said this already, but we barely got anything done in this episode. But sometimes it's going to happen. So anyway, let me know if you liked it. Spread some love, all that stuff. You know what to do. You know who it is. Till next time, everybody. See you in the next episode. Have a really good day. Bye-bye.